into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher.
Welcome back. Well, have you ever wondered exactly how SD&E charges us for our utility bills? Here to break it all down and tell you how you could save some serious green on your bills is Artie Rose with Solar Alliance. Good morning. Good to see you again.
Thanks again for the station for inviting me down. I really appreciate it.
Not a problem. So last time you were here, you got a lot of calls. You went out to a lot of homes, and people were shocked at how quickly they could save money on solar.
Well, they were kind of surprised because most people have this preconceived notion that solar energy, the initial investment is extremely high and the payback is very long. So what we did last time was we went out and just sat down with viewers at their table with their bills and analyzed their bills. And if I could help them and show them how from day one their meter could spin backwards and they could save money, it made sense.
And I think the utility bill is something that, most people look at and their eyes just, at least, I can speak for myself, my eyes just kind of glaze over it, and then I go straight to the total.
Right.
Right?
100%.
It's just too complicated for a lot of people.
For a lot of homeowners, when they look at their bills, there's a lot of different areas that are involved in the bills. You have what's called a baseline, and baseline energy is basically cheap. And if we can kind of keep people within that baseline, it'll make a lot of sense.
And you say that SDG&E is on a 4-tier system.
Right.
Explain what that is.
Well, everybody has a baseline. Baseline is basically the least expensive energy that you can get. Secondly, you have a percentage a little higher than that. And then once you start getting into the higher tiers, it gets extremely expensive.
So if you get solar, how does that affect your bill?
It affects it directly on the higher tiers. Instead of people having to spend, let's just say 31, 33 cents a kilowatt, it enables them to get back to the lower tiers, the baseline rate, and makes it much more affordable.
Yeah, and when you were here last time, we were looking at the before and after. Right. Before someone got solar, I think it was like $250.
That particular bill was around $225, and then I believe it came down to around $64.
Yeah, wow.
It has a definite direct effect on people's bills.
Talk about the solar stimulus initiative. There's federal tax credits, and then there's state tax credits as well.
Right. Well, basically what happens is the federal government last year signed a program where they basically allow people to take 30% of their tax dollars and invest it into a solar system. And on top of that, there's the California Solar Initiative. A lot of people are aware on their bills there's a little area called the public purpose programs. And public purpose programs is basically designed where they can take this money and give it back to the community. As soon as you install a solar system, money, it's returned from the state to the individual homeowner.
And we're looking at the screen right now. The federal tax credit, 30%. You get 30% back of the total installation.
Right. Yeah, that's something that the federal government immediately gives back to the homeowner. Well, it doesn't immediately, but within the year.
And the California Solar Initiative, you get 20% back.
Right.
And so you can get 50% back of the total cost that you put down for solar.
Yeah, let me kind of put it in a nutshell. Basically, what we do is we go out there and look at people's utility bills, and I personally do this, and analyze their bills so they can see where they're paying into the public purpose programs. Then we go ahead and we actually install the system. We don't ask for any money down. We put on the system, we pay for the permits, and we pay for the tax, and immediately people start to receive savings from the utility bills. And for 12 months there's zero payments, there's zero interest, and throughout that 12-month period it enables people to receive their incentives from both the federal and the state government.
And you have a great deal today. If people call you, last time you were giving away a digital camera and a Bluetooth.
Right.
And today, just for calling, what do they get?
Well, what I want to do is talk to people that have a minimum utility bill of about $150 to $175. If I go out there and speak to those people just for their time, 10 or 15 minutes, we will give them a free $25 Visa gift card just for their time.
Not bad at all.
For the first 10 callers.
First 10 callers, and the number on your screen, 619-528-2277. And people could always go online, Solar Alliance SD.com.
Right.
They can't get the $25 gift card there, though.
Right. They're going to have to call the first 10 callers.
All right. So the number again, 619-528-2277. Artie, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, Greg.
Appreciate it.
Great seeing you again.
Good to see you. And, of course, for more information, go to our website, san diego6.com.